Most people think they're prepared for an emergency because they've watched a few action movies. But real-life survival isn't about being a hero. It's about understanding the cold, hard physics of your body. If you're ever in a situation where someone is bleeding from a major artery, they can lose their entire blood volume in under 3 minutes. In movies, people use a shirt or a belt, but those often fail because they can't create enough mechanical tension to stop arterial pressure. You need to apply bone-crushing direct pressure with your full body weight, but for a true life-saving setup, you must have a combat application tourniquet. A real windlass tourniquet is designed to twist until the blood flow completely stops, which is a level of force a regular belt just can't reach. It might hurt, and it might bruise, but it's the only way to keep someone from bleeding out before an ambulance arrives. When you get lost in the wilderness, your brain's survival instinct tells you to keep moving to find the way out, but this is a statistical death trap. Humans naturally have a dominant leg, meaning without a sightline, you will eventually walk in a massive, exhausting circle. The best skill is actually staying exactly where you are and making yourself impossible to miss. Your voice will give out in hours, but an emergency signal mirror never gets tired. By catching the sun's rays, you can create a flash that is visible for up to 20 miles, even to high-flying aircraft. Use the pattern of three flashes in a row, to signal international distress. It's the simplest way to turn a search and rescue mission into a successful pickup. We've all heard you can live 3 days without water, but that doesn't mean you should drink from the first puddle you see. Clear-looking water in the wild is often a cocktail of giardia and cryptosporidium, which cause massive fluid loss through vomiting and diarrhea, killing you faster than thirst ever would. If you can't boil the water, you need the skill of transpiration. By taking a heavy-duty transpiration bag and tying it over a leafy, non-toxic tree branch, you use the sun's heat to pull moisture out of the leaves. This water condenses on the plastic and is naturally distilled and safe to drink. It's slow, but it's a guaranteed way to get hydration without inviting a parasite into your gut. In a house fire, the biggest threat isn't the heat, it's the toxic smoke. Inhaling air that's been superheated to 300 degrees will sear your lungs instantly, causing them to fill with fluid and swell shut. Most people die from smoke inhalation long before the flames reach them. You have to stay as low as possible where the air is cleaner and cooler. For the best chance of survival, you need a fire emergency escape mask. These hoods use professional-grade carbon filters to scrub out carbon monoxide and hydrogen cyanide for up to 60 minutes. While everyone else is suffocating in the black smoke, this mask gives you the literal breathing room to find an exit. Finally, the most dangerous thing in a crisis is your own biology. When you panic, your brain's amygdala takes over and effectively unplugs your logical prefrontal cortex. This is why people in sinking cars sometimes can't figure out how to unbuckle a seatbelt. You need the STOP skill: sit, think, observe, and plan. To force your brain back into logic mode, carry an emergency whistle. The physical act of taking a deep breath to blow a 120 decibel blast does two things. It signals your location for miles, and it forces you to regulate your breathing, which lowers your heart rate and restarts your brain's ability to think clearly.